I feel like I'm being squeezed on food in the US. How the hell is food so expensive? I cannot get affordable food that isn't trash where I live. Hell, even if I wanted trash. A McDouble at McDonald's in my town is $3.69. They were $1 where I lived 10 years ago. At grocery stores I'm paying more money for less food. Shrinkflation was one thing. But now it's paired with regular oldflation. I'm responsible for feeding one other person. I can't imagine how people are managing to feed 3 or 4. Even rice and beans isn't the basically free that it used to be unless you're eating actual plastic. I know several friends who've been to Thailand and Japan recently and were shocked at how affordable food was. Good, healthy, fresh food as well. Tasty food. Why the hell is food so expensive here in the US where we have so many abundant natural resources? And so much farmland? I spend more money on food than rent right now. I'm just shocked at the price of going to the grocery store. And it just keeps getting worse every trip. When the entire supply chain is controlled by a few megacorps, this is what happens. Emo. Our markets aren't competitive and companies, big and small alike, are using the flimsiest excuses to drive up prices. America has been borderline laissez-faire for 45 years now and we're reaping the benefits of that. Something I've been doing to make food more affordable is utilizing food services such as HelloFresh, Factor, etc. Sign up. Take the huge discount they give you for the first week and cancel. Make several email accounts and cycle through them. Been able to have lunch for work and dinner for 2 for around $10 per day. How the hell is food so expensive? Corporations know that it's something the commoners need, so they set the price as high as they can to maximize profits. This is America. I heard pad thai is $1.50 in Thailand. It's $15 where I live in the US. Going out for food of any kind seems to be a luxury here. Even if you're going out for McDonald's. Corporations and monopolies can charge whatever they want, and if any little guys are left, they are usually buying from the same supplier, or they know other places are selling for more, so they sell for more. I live in Pittsburgh. Groceries have always been expensive because Giant Eagle had a monopoly. Now they have to compete with Walmart too. The government needs to split up large core. Amazon, Walmart, Heinz Kraft, Target, Kroger, CVS, Berkshire Hathaway. Raise taxes on other core and rich people. Then pass laws limiting price increases and stock buybacks and what companies can invest in. Repeal Citizens United. They won't do it though. During COVID they shrunk a lot of things due to limited supply. Then, they used the temporary rising cost of shipping to increase prices. They increased them over the increased cost of shipping. They never raised wages. This is why we got to tax the rich. Canada too. Me and my family are looking at getting out of the city to buy a small house. Fix her up and grow our own food. Fuck this. I went to Sydney in 2013. I was blown away by how much groceries cost there. 10 years later we have reached that level. It is getting ridiculous in the USA. My question has been, shouldn't the market respond with new cheap and good eateries? It's almost like this isn't even capitalism. It's corporate feudalism. I live in a town that has a population of 30,000. We have one grocery store. When any large building becomes available, that company buys the building and refuses to allow any other grocery store to move in. I swear they raise their prices every week. I mean, not that this doesn't always happen, but inflation plus recession, and none of the wages have caught up yet. Which isn't surprising. That's been the trend for decades now. Rising food costs is the most painful reminder of how much wages have truly stagnated. Soups, stews, and casseroles. Good way to make meals at low costs. They take preparation, planning, and storage, but they can save you lots of money. Lentil soup is fairly easy to make, healthy, flexible, and quite tasty. Aldi is the only way we afford to eat an acceptable amount of food each day. I hope you have one in your city, because a $100 cart actually looks like a $100 cart. Wholesale clubs are also good go-tos for stocking up. I spent $80 there once and it lasted me 3 weeks. I sometimes imagine my strategy if my husband and I were to lose our jobs. After cutting all unneeded expenses like gym, restaurants, etc., I'd reduce my food expenses by sticking to my daily calorie needs, switching to an intermittent fasting schedule, basically eating just lunch and dinner, making 12 meals a week purely plant-based and reducing portions of meat at the other meals, making another 12 meals more of grazing, crackers, PB, cheese, fruit, buying the reduced grocery items each week and plan meals based on those. I recently picked up a $3.50 rotisserie chicken from Walmart. I use the meat in multiple meals, salads, etc., and the carcass can be turned into soup. Perusing our city's local business announcements. Whenever there's a grand opening for a restaurant, you can usually count on either free or heavily discounted offerings utilizing the app Food to Go. Right now the majority of the offerings in my area are bakeries and donut shops. But hopefully other restaurants will join, considering visiting local hotels that serve breakfast to guests. Sometimes they don't check. Seeking out a Sikh temple near me. They are known for offering free meals to the community. Considering getting a part-time job at a fast food or fast casual restaurant that permits employees to get discounted meals. Shop more frequently in ethnic markets. Produce and seasonings can be much cheaper there. Signing up for rewards at multiple restaurants. I have a friend who claims all of their birthday freebies. And this year during their birthday month they ate over $450 worth of food for free. I don't know how much of the list would help us or whether it's realistic for long term. But it's a start. Because people need their yachts. Perfect storms. Some legitimate temporary supply chain issues that, of course, companies are endlessly exploiting. The greed goes unchecked. No surprise. The right carries water for them. Unfortunately, the faux aggressive left, who, in theory, are the check on corporate excess, seem beholden to crazies into false scarcity and even the whole depopulation madness.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.